We talk to ourselves all the time, whether we admit it or not. It's like a second nature to us, just like eating and drinking. We can't just silence our inner voices. But what we can do is choose what kind of stuff we say to ourselves. You see, many of us don't realize how much our inner chats affect our lives. They are like the seeds that grow into the fruits of our reality. Like the saying goes, you are what you think. But we often forget that our thoughts are shaped by the conversations we have in our heads. If we want to change our lives and go where we want to go, we need to ditch the old chats that hold us back. In the Bible, this is called getting rid of the old man and renewing ourselves with the spirit of the mind. Our words are a reflection of our thoughts. To change our thoughts, we need to change our words. That is, the mental talks we have with ourselves. We live in a world where anything can happen in our heads. What we think and say to ourselves affects what we see and do in our lives. But we can't just let our minds run wild and hope for the best. We need to be aware of what we're telling ourselves and why. Our inner talk shapes our outer walk. If we keep saying the same old things to ourselves, our lives will stay the same old way. Trying to change the outside world without changing our inside talk is like fighting against the flow of nature. We often get stuck in negative self-talk and then wonder why our lives suck, without realizing that we're the ones who make them suck. We might end up going around in circles, blaming everything and everyone else for our problems, instead of looking at the real source inside us. Our outer experiences are mirrors of our inner talk and mental chatter. What we focus on inside shows up outside, reflecting our thoughts and beliefs. Our current self-talk, if it's full of negativity, will haunt us in the future as wasted or twisted words. What really matters is what we do right now, even if we can't see the results right away. To extend this text further, I will add some examples and tips on how to improve your inner talk and make it more positive and empowering. For example, instead of saying to yourself, I can't do this, you can say, I can do this if I try hard enough. Instead of saying, I'm not good enough, you can say, I'm good enough for myself and others. Instead of saying I'm a failure, you can say I'm a learner and I can grow from my mistakes. These simple changes can make a big difference in how you feel and act. Some tips on how to improve your inner talk are: be mindful of your thoughts and words. Notice when you're being negative or self-critical and try to replace them with positive or constructive ones. Use affirmations or positive statements that reinforce your self-esteem and confidence. You can say them out loud or write them down and repeat them daily. Challenge your negative beliefs and assumptions. Ask yourself if they are true or based on evidence. If not, find alternative ways of looking at things that are more realistic and optimistic. Surround yourself with positive people who support you and inspire you. Avoid people who bring you down or discourage you. Practice gratitude and appreciation for what you have and what you've achieved. Focus on your strengths and achievements, rather than your weaknesses and failures. In the journey of life, change is not orchestrated by loud proclamations, but by the art of listening and the deliberate act of creation, nurtured with meticulous attention. It's a profound realization that the world we inhabit, with its people and circumstances, often mirrors the landscape of our inner thoughts and emotions. If we desire to witness our aspirations take form in the external world, we must first conceive and cultivate them within. The power of mindful self-talk emerges as the key to this transformative process. Speaking to ourselves as if our desires are already a reality unlocks the secret of conscious creation. Our inner dialogue, that constant stream of thoughts, manifests itself in the events and encounters that unfold around us. Therefore, to witness our dreams materialize, we must first envision and articulate them internally. Mastery of mindful self-talk leads to the exhilaration of confidently declaring our desires before they come to pass, reinforcing our unwavering belief in their manifestation. By intentionally employing our imagination, we harness and channel the immense creative potential embedded in our inner discourse, translating it from the realm of thought and emotion into tangible reality. Consider your goal. Does it align with your self-talk? To achieve your objective, you must ensure that your inner dialogue harmonizes with your envisioned reality. Just as two people cannot journey together without agreement, your self-talk must resonate with your ideal self's discourse. The right self-talk is the one that seamlessly blends with the narrative of your desired self. Ancient wisdom reminds us of our two divine gifts, the mind and speech, which, when utilized judiciously, elevate us to higher dimensions, transcending the confines of our physical existence. In the beginning, there was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Language is the offspring of the mind, bearing the profound power of vibration, emitting waves into the universe and attracting that which aligns with our inner frequency. Much like the Word of God, our self-talk shapes the reality we construct both internally and externally. The fusion of thought and language gives birth to existence, as imparted in age-old teachings. You and your self-talk are inseparable, and altering your mindset necessitates a transformation in your self-talk. To reach the zenith of your aspirations, ensure that your self-talk resonates harmoniously with your vision. Just as the Bible teaches, the Word is close to us, residing within our mouths and hearts, granting us the authority to opt for life over death, goodness over evil, and blessings over curses. Our thoughts must be steadfastly fixated on that which is pure and virtuous, for our destiny is crafted by the divine Word, which is, in essence, our self-talk. Hey, have you ever delved into The Light of Asia? It's an incredibly profound work, my friend. It encapsulates the essence of, as you sow, so shall you reap. In other words, our thoughts are the seeds we plant in the fertile soil of our minds. To yield a bountiful harvest in life, we can't simply sit idly and hope for the best. We must act and think as though we already possess what we desire. It's all within the realm of your mind, my buddy. Disregard the mere facts, for they can be quite mundane. Instead, believe in yourself, and the universe will conspire to make your dreams a reality. Curious about how to make this happen, you wonder? It's actually quite straightforward. The key lies in altering the way you converse with yourself, that constant inner voice that never seems to hush. Yes, that very voice. Transform it into a cheerleader, championing you and your dreams. Pretend, if you will, that you're already living your most extraordinary life. Think of life as a grand game, my friend, one that follows the rules of imagination. Give it a try, and watch how your life begins to unfold in accordance with the vivid picture you paint within your mind. However, tread with caution, my buddy. Your imagination wields incredible power. It has the ability to conjure both blessings and misfortunes, contingent upon your intentions. If you're constantly engaging in self-deprecating or negative talk, you'll inevitably attract more of the same into your existence. Soon enough, you'll find yourself entangled in conflicts, enduring suffering, and harboring disdain for those around you. Trust me, that's no way to enjoy this journey we call life. It's precisely how wars ignite. So, bid farewell to the old, defeating self-talk, and instead, embrace the victorious new dialogue. This, my friend, is the price you pay for becoming truly extraordinary. It's high time you seized the reins of your life and embarked on a journey to co-create your own personal paradise right here on Earth. Use your imagination judiciously and with love, selecting words that align with your most cherished ideals. Imagination is not merely a plaything or a daydream. It's the master key to reality, the very gateway to the state you aspire to inhabit, breathing life into it. Your imagination invites you to experience your dreams in the present moment, not someday down the line. It operates in the now, my friend, the very realm where magic unfolds. As you envisage scenarios from your future as though they were unfolding before your eyes, you may encounter obstacles along the way. Don't fret, that's all part of the process. It's how you discern what's been holding you back from reaching your objectives. Pay heed and address those challenges. Your current circumstances, which may sometimes appear perplexing or inexplicable, well, they're essentially echoes of your past thoughts and emotions, my friend. They don't define who you are or who you're destined to become. They're feedback, plain and simple. Don't let them drag you down or hinder you from nurturing your grandest aspirations. Remember, you have the power to transform them merely by shifting your inner dialogue. So what are you waiting for, my friend? Start conversing with yourself like a true champion and witness your life undergo a profound transformation right before your eyes. You hold the extraordinary ability to craft anything your heart desires through the alchemy of imagination and words. Peace out.